Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus here again. I'd like to challenge my Christians, sisters and brothers in the Lord. And I'd like to challenge anybody who say that they desire a relationship with the higher power, and that higher power is God. And I challenge you in this regard. What is your God? And what does your relationship with that God mean? And I challenge you by sharing with you what I know. As one who championed God, our purpose has always been that. But we lost it. And the whole mission and hope is that we'll come back to it. And when we, if we do, and when we do, this is what we see. One who represents God as those of the world represent the world. The world are those who have forgotten what it means to have a relationship with God. Many might be seeking to find the path back, many may not. Doesn't matter. They're not connected with God. So what they do will reflect that. And those who have walked, come, been blessed, or had cast upon them the light, walk in the light. And wherever they go, the light does the light thing. And it is our purpose always to be in the light. Living in a world, it might be difficult for those who were trying to pretend as if they were of the light. It wouldn't work. And in the midst of their living, there would be all kinds of things that's going on. And so the purpose is not to be a democratic Christian or a Christian that happens to be a Democrat or a Republican that happens to be a conservative or anywhere in between. No, my friends, these represent division with no solution. And it is one's ties to the world, the ones that hang on to the world, that disavows any attempt to have a connection with the Father. So I say to you, if you are, and I'm telling you this out of love, a Democrat and you say you're a Christian, and when I'm talking about a Democrat, I'm talking about the Democratic Party. If you are of the Republican Party and you say you're a Christian, you're not doing God any good, and you're not doing the human race any good. If you're a libertarian, grassroots, whatever party, you're not doing the human race any good. Your efforts are admirable, considering, but it's no good in the reach for life. You've heard it said that there are many ways to Christ. There's many ways to God. There's many ways to heaven. You've heard it said. And if each of you, if one of you had the path, and if 10 of you had the path, it would be many ways. It would be at least 10 ways, but the path would be the same. And so while it might be many ways to God, the path is the same, and the path is love. Love is the light. Love is the light. Love is the door that opens up everything. And to be a Christian means to be that. It means to represent peace and prosperity and joy for every human being on the face of the earth. And whoever's talking, if they can't see a path to there, then their talking is in vain. So I'm saying to you who are over there, I'm going to give you a choice. I am going to give you a choice. I am going to run for President of the United States based purely upon your truth about your relationship with God. It is enough of people who profess to be Christian, to be children of God, to at least make a fine showing. And if this is true, and I hope it is, at least if it's not, maybe all it needs is a shaking, and let this be the shaking that wakes it up. This is my hope. But if you're all faking, if you're just lying to yourselves, and the world suffers because in it is a fake light, and darkness has shattered it out. But God is calling you out. Those of you who are of other faiths, if your God is an angry God, a mean God that causes you to want to go out and kill and destroy and think you're doing a good thing, you're a servant of God of darkness, a God of darkness. You should not have that frustration within your being. You should not have that pain there. And I know you think maybe by killing liberates you. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't. It doesn't. And so what do I say to you? I say to you, try my God. Try my God who wants all of your dreams to come true, as long as they do not cause pain and suffering or desire pain and suffering toward another. But everything else legit, let it be yours as it